Good Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to Garden State Weather. Meteorologist Robert Smith. Sounds like I have voice in my head, actually, because my left ear is clogged, and it wasn't a couple of hours ago. So I think it must be allergies. It is the 15th of October, 2024. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We're looking at the Jersey City Hudson River Cam here. Lots of sunshine, some scattered clouds around the region, and 45 degrees. In fact, we got down below freezing this morning in northwestern New Jersey. And we're looking at Atlantic skyline cam right now. Lots of scattered clouds and sunshine, 48 degrees. In fact, it was chilly all the way down to the Carolinas this morning with temperatures in the 30s. We'll get to that in a moment. Times Square this morning at 9:01 is 46 degrees. A chilly morning here in Scottsville, Kentucky. On Scottsville Main Street cam. It's a beautiful little town here, 48 degrees their time. In downtown Franklin cam in Pennsylvania, 34 degrees. And you can see a little bit of the fog across the area on the mountaintops here, on the treetops this morning. Other than that, very quiet, and it's a pleasant Tuesday morning to all. Falcon cam in Michigan. No falcons out here right now, but there were some earlier today. And right now down in Wrigley Field in Chicago, Illinois, it's not a bad looking morning, but it's chilly. It's 43 degrees. Fort Myers, 70. Look at this. Lovington, Illinois at the soybean farm. This is gorgeous, right? Absolutely gorgeous, and chilly at 43 this morning. And Baraboo cam in Wisconsin this morning. Look at all this beautiful trees here turning colors. 34 degrees and crisply dry outside. Beatles Abbey Road in London this morning at 2:03, actually this afternoon, because they're ahead of us. It is 59 degrees, and there's some kerfuffle here or something going on here. I don't know. Back here in the Weather Center, it's mostly sunny this morning and 43. There are some scattered clouds around too. But for the most part, it's going to be a nice day. But temperatures today only in the low to mid 50s. In fact, tomorrow the same way, with a warming trend through the 60s into the 70s by next week. And again, no precipitation is in the forecast. Crazy, right? 43 right now, feels like 49. Pollen is very high. That's probably why I have, a clogged left ear. I don't know, but it wasn't there this morning. Temperatures rising, and it will feel like it's about 54 this afternoon. Right now it feels like 49. Mostly sunny skies, just a few scattered clouds around the region this morning. No precipitation in the next 24 hours. There really hasn't been any in a long, long time. Air quality is good. UVI index is at 3. That's good. Dew point is really crisp at 33 degrees. Humidity 59%. The wind is out of the west-northwest at about 5 to 15 miles an hour. This is the reason why I have a clogged ear. Grass and weed. Pollen is very high and will continue to be high over the next several days. Visibility is better than 10 miles. Air pressure is rising now. And the full moon, we're at 86% right now. The next full moon is occurring in about 2 days. That makes it Thursday here for a full moon, so look out for that. Sunrise today was at 7:08, losing minutes there and losing minutes on the sunset as well at 6:15, and we're not into daylight savings time just yet. Here we are at the Rutgers University Meteorology Program in Cooks College in New Brunswick. It's 46 this morning after 9 o'clock this morning with a northwest wind at about 5 to 7 miles an hour. West Cape Bay, 53, 52 at Always Creek, 51 in Fortescue. Sicklerville is at 51 at Red Lion. It's at 50. Chilly spots this morning, 37 in High Point right now. Walpack, 38, Hackettstown, 39, and 39 in Vernon Township. And what we want to do right now is take a look at the air temperature minimums this morning. So we had sub-freezing temperatures, probably a little bit of frost here around Walpack and also near Wantage this morning and probably near Hackettstown. It bottomed out at 38 here in Parsippany. Other temperatures were generally in the upper 30s and low and mid 40s across the region. If we take a look at the rest of the forecast right now, these are the current temperatures. They're rising here in northwestern New Jersey and Sussex County under that sunshine. And it's going to be a cool, chilly day. We've had absolutely nothing, very little precipitation here. This doesn't even count. Wind speeds right now, still a little gusty out here and down south here and around the coastlines as well, but generally a lot lesser, if that's probable to say that, lesser than they were yesterday, but still going to be a chilly day. Geocolor satellite imagery shows a bunch of clouds across the area. We have a shortwave trough moving through the area, so there's going to be a mixture of cloud and sun. Obviously, the most sunshine here right now in southwestern and southeastern New Jersey. The IR band showing the same thing, and the water vapor channel showing the same thing. Waking up this morning, clouds filtering in from the west. We have an upper trough with a low pressure area here over southern Canada, and this is causing a couple of these shortwave maxes to mix in, and that's bringing in some of the higher level moisture across the region. But if we take a look at the regional here, or the national, we can see that upper trough here with low pressure spinning out towards Nova Scotia, and it is a west to east flow basically across the country, and things looking pretty quiet overall. Just some high scattered clouds around the region as the shortwave maxes work around this upper low. These were some of the wind chill temperatures this morning as of 8 a.m. From Content Weather Guy on Twitter, hailpoint.com. So we're seeing some chilly air across the region. And as one can see this morning, quite a lot of chilly air building in under that upper trough, and short waves moving through this morning. Temperatures in the 30s in Michigan and into the 30s here in northwestern New Jersey, low to mid 40s, even 30s here down into the Carolinas. In the tropics here in the Atlantic, we have this disturbance here. It's about a 60% chance of development over the next 7 days as it moves to the west-northwest. This could form into a tropical depression as it approaches or moves near the Leeward Islands later this week. And nothing else really is going on here. In the Eastern Pacific, everything is quiet. And the Central Pacific, nothing, thankfully. A couple of things to note here on the aviational weather deck. It's basically VFR through this week. 5 to 8,000 foot clouds developing this afternoon, west-northwest winds. Increasing to 10 to 15 to 20 to 25 this afternoon. High confidence in that. Scattered clouds, VFR conditions tonight. West-northwest winds 5 to 10 knots in the evening, then less than 5 knots. So it's probably going to be frost again tomorrow morning in northwestern New Jersey. The advisory for the frost has expired as of 9 a.m. for all areas, but that will probably be revisited across a large chunk of the area late tonight and tomorrow morning again. Wednesday through Saturday, again, nothing going on. VFR northwest winds gusting up to 20 knots during the day on Wednesday. Other than that, just nice. Northwesterly winds 15 to 20 knots on the ocean, seas 3 to 5 feet, 3 to 4 feet, winds diminishing to 10 to 15 knots tonight. No watches, warnings, or advisories. Wednesday and Thursday, some 25 knot wind gusts possible at times, especially on the ocean zones, but the conditions are anticipated to be below small craft advisory criteria on Friday and Saturday. Now, the fire weather for today and Wednesday, relative humidity, minimum relative humidity values will continue to be in the 30 to 35% range. So portions of southeastern Pennsylvania and Delmarva, along with northwesterly winds, will be averaging about 10 to 15 to 15 to 25 mile an hour gust. And there will be the threat for fires to spread quickly. Be careful. Look at this warming trend here as we start out in the 50s today and tomorrow, and we build it up to 58, close to 60 on Thursday. This is in the New York City metropolitan area, then 65 on Friday, getting up into the low 70s again by next Sunday, and dry conditions. Wow. And things are getting better slowly but surely in Florida, with the power outages here at 2,000. No, not 2,000. 202,000. Almost 21,000 people still without power, but they are working. And here in North Carolina, things are improving as well. So overall, we continue to work under this grid. And even with my left ear being clogged, I can tell you that there is cold and flu developing across the region. And a lot of people I know are getting cold, COVID, and flu shots for the next wave that's coming in or whatever. But I can tell you that it's building, and it shows it here on the map. The coughing has increased over the last couple of days across much of the nation here, and that's a result of allergies too. Strep hasn't really been reported over the last couple of days, but it's starting to show up now on the maps here. It's starting. A fever that's building up too. Flu, nothing yet. COVID, southwestern New Mexico. And RSV is showing up somewhere on the maps here as well. So Walgreens is going to lay off 1,200 drugstores. That's not the only thing. 7-Eleven is closing more than 400 locations too.